Hello everyone, my name is Kayla and welcome back to Heroic Pages. Today I'm going to talk about the books I'm going to be planning on reading in the next month or so because there's lots of read-a-thons happening and I need to catch up on some reading. First off, I'm going to talk about my TBR from Tome Topple. I have posted my TBR on my blog, which I've now created a blog, and I'm starting to slowly write said blog. I have a post about my TBR for Tome Topple. I have a post about Dungeons and Dragons. I have a post about anxiety. Yay! Basically, my blog page is for just like little bits of writing here and there about books, about things, just, you know, a place for me to write about things. You can find that at heroicpages.wordpress.com. I will leave a link in the description below if you want to go ahead and check it out. I don't have a set schedule yet of when I'm going to post things, but I kind of want to do it weekly. I just haven't got it going yet. So the first TBR that I'm going to talk about is Tome Topple. Round 6 is starting today. Yeah, right now Tome Topple has started. So I have picked out 2 books for Tome Topple. Hopefully I'm going to read them and get on the train. I need to find a nice balance of playing D&D and reading books. It's gotta happen. Basic rules of Tome Topple. Read a book more than 500 pages. And read at least 2 books. Those are the rules I play by. I don't do any of the challenge prompts, really, at all. So those are the 2 prompts that I do. The first book I'm gonna be reading is The Lies of Locke, Lamora by Scott Lynch. I've heard people gushing about this, so I want to get on the train of gushing along with people. Lies of Locke, Lamora. How many pages does it come up to? 530. More than 500 pages. The font is a bit dense, but we shall see how I get through it. Next, coming in at 526 pages, this nice big floppy book with nice font in it. It's The City of Brass by S.A. Chakraborty. Chakraborty? I'm not entirely sure how to say her last name, but this is her debut novel. And yeah, I'm sure you've heard of this book because everyone and their mother has read it over the past since it came out. So I'm gonna get on board with reading this book. It's more than 500 pages and it looks like it's gonna be a nice easy read because the font, it looks nice and easy. So one of my last videos before that previous book haul was my Owls TBR because in the month of April I was gonna do my Owls. Guess what didn't happen? Guess what I did not finish. Apart from the month of June, it is month of June, I finished 1 book in the month of June. And it's been the first book I finished since February. I'm using the month of July to catch up on my Owls because the month of August, the nastily exhausting wizarding levels are happening in August, and you can't participate in them unless you finish your Owls. So guess what? I have to finish my Owls. We've got some repeats on there. For astronomy, I have my sci-fi book, Dark Run by Mike Brooks. I'm in the middle of it. Easy to finish, hopefully. Gotta get this done because I'm in love with this book. Care for Magical Creatures, I am still in the middle of reading this. Almost halfway through reading these short stories. So this will be another hopefully easy read because I'm already in the middle of it. From there, I'm changing it up. I'm actually going to be using my Tome Topple TBR for these. I know normally you're not supposed to like double up on books, but it's different read-a-thons. Different read-a-thons, I can do it. So, Lies of Locke and Lamora I'm using for Defense Against the Dark Arts because The Gentleman's Bastard sounds like a bit of a club to me, and the challenge for that is, you know, secret society / clubs. So I'm counting that for that because I can. And then for this is going to be, I believe, Charms for my fantasy book because this is a fantasy book. My last book is a book that spoils what I read in the month of June, which I read The Bear and the Nightingale by Catherine Arden. Hopefully to have a review on it soon. I just need to like gather my thoughts. But I'm using this for History of Magic for my historical fiction book, The Girl in the Tower by Catherine Arden. This is book 2 in the trilogy. I have it out from the library. So that's going to count for my History of Magic owl. And then, depending on what books I finish, I think I can get those done. That's 5 books. It's doable. I know at the end of July is Booktubeathon. Booktubeathon starts at the end of July, goes into August. So I'm going to have that TBR up separately once I know the challenges for that. And then once I finish my owls, I'll be able to cultivate my Newts TBR, which is a little more difficult because each of the classes has 3 challenges associated with it. Yeah, and you need to have an outstanding on one of your Newts, and you need to pass at least another. So you need to read a minimum of 4 books. And the challenges are a bit tricky, so we shall see what happens with that. If you'd like to catch up with me on what I'm reading and in real time, you can catch me on Instagram at Heroic Pages. I do occasionally do Insta stories, so you can catch me there. And on Twitter, I'm always tweeting about stuff. Let me know what readathons you're participating over the next couple months. Hopefully it's not as crazy as mine. And I hope to read along with you. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!